100 rated chess, but you love the wisdom of the ancients. Your pieces and pawns can only move towards the piece or pawn which has captured the most. If there are ties, move towards whichever one you wish. Okay, I don't know what capturing chess pieces has anything to do with the ancients, but who cares anyway. Let's go. We get a 100 rated guy from the US. Knight f3. d5. I suppose the plan is just to not let any capture happen. I mean, that is kinda impossible, but at least I'll try to delay the first capture as long as possible. e3. Bishop g4. Pinning his knight to his queen. If his knight cannot move, then it cannot make a capture. The most simple logic ever. h3. Of course I also can't just make a capture myself. Bishop back. Knight h4. Wait. Well, even though I said that I would delay the first capture as long as possible, I mean, at the end of the day this is a free queen. I can't just ignore a free queen, and I've also just remembered that I'm not a coward. Bishop takes d1. King takes d1. Alright, now his king is the piece that has captured the most. It used to be my bishop for a moment there, but now it is the king. All of my moves must be moving closer to the king. Knight f6. Knight from g8 to f6 is obviously going closer to the king. I will only explain the more complicated cases. Bishop b5 check. c6. Bishop back. e5. Okay, honestly it seems like things didn't really change much with opponent's king being the target. This may even be the most optimal target we can possibly get. Let's go. c3. e4. d3. He takes d3. Alright, now my d3 pawn is on the same attractive level with the opponent's king, but unfortunately these two pieces are too close to each other, so I most likely won't be able to make use of this pawn much. King d2. Aha. That is really good. If his king captures more materials, then I won't have to worry about another piece replacing his role in the challenge. Knight a6. Please take my pawn. Thank you. Knight c5 check. King c2. Aha. My knight on c5 is 3 squares away from his king. His bishop on a4 is square root of 8 away from his king, and since square root of 8 is shorter than 9, knight takes a4. b3. Okay, happiness didn't last long. I cannot move this knight back due to the rules. This knight is already dead. Knight takes c3 Despacito. Absolutely. And now his king has captured 3 targets already. Literally unbeatable. Bishop d6. I still have to be careful though. The fact that I couldn't save the knight means that my pieces won't have too much freedom when they're too close to the king. I need to prepare the checkmate carefully, or else it's gonna be a sackfest. g3. Knight e4 check. On second thought I probably shouldn't have done this. Now the knight is too close to the king. And he moved the king even closer. That blunders a rook, but I cannot leave the black hole. Queen e7. f3. I cannot save this knight, but I have another idea. Bishop b4. Controlling c3 and d2, f takes e4, queen takes e4. I can create a pretty good attack with these two pieces. At least I need to get something back for the knight. He sees it. Okay, it seems like I have to lose both of these pieces. Oh my god, maybe this is a lot more difficult than I expected. Bishop c3. At least I'll trade for a horsey. Knight takes c3. Knight takes c3. King takes c3. Castle. Rook d1. g3. e4. D takes e4. This pawn maintained the same distance away from the king. And you know what? I'll say keeping the same distance is totally acceptable. I'm short on time. F takes e4. Rook takes d1. Bishop g5. Queen c5 check. King b2. Take rook e8. Knight f3. Rook takes c4. h4. Queen c2. Completely locking his king down. h5. Very aggressive. Rook e2. It's funny that now he can actually stop the checkmate by bishop d2. But that move is very counterintuitive. Honestly, I don't even know what to do if he does that. My queen and rook is already too close to the king, they can't even move much. Queen to a2. Checkmate by being right next to the king. Mission accomplished.